Hello and welcome to PlayStation Best Friends episode.
Whoa, big boy, big man. I gotta stop you right there, baby boy. I'll stop you right there. Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children from all ages, PS Best Friends, the unofficial PlayStation podcast proudly presents to you the trio of champions of the business. The Brooklyn bad boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi, the badass son of Connecticut, Anthony Palm, and Chicago's own Big Daddy Miguel Alvarez. This is episode 99 of PlayStation Best Friends.
And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Suck it! Now you can take over, Anthony.
Apparently, we just got taken over by a 20-year-old WWF stable that took over the world. Hello and welcome to PlayStation Best Friends episode 99 for the week of episode of the little fuck. You got me all fucked up now. For the week of April 12th, 2019. Jesus Christ. We're dropping every Friday for the next 2 weeks at least to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation and gaming news you could possibly need. So this is episode 99, which means there is one more episode until, well, this would be the one episode until episode 100, which you better stick around for because some shit's changing. Some things are changing around here. A paradigm shift, I think I said previously. That sums it up pretty well. So stay tuned. Next week should be very fun. Some huge announcements.
If you like that intro, that intro, let me know. And we'll keep that. All right. We'll keep that.
Yeah,
or maybe not.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not for episode 100. But
I might do
we'll
another special one for the next episode.
We'll see how we'll see how the feedback goes. But So next week, some big stuff happening. Stay tuned. But this is episode 99. Again, I'm Anthony Palm, and let's just get into it. I feel like we should kind of freeball it this week because I feel like I don't know. I don't really like sticking to schedules, so we're just gonna go with it, see what happens.
Have we for the last 20 something episodes?
The last 98, 99 episodes?
I don't know.
That's something we got. You guys want to talk about what we're playing, or you guys want to?
Yeah, let's start off with that.
Some topics,
as per usual. Actually, you mentioned that. You want to go off topic? Because I've been watching a bunch more MCU this week. I've been doing the whole rewatch before Endgame.
Whoa, big Mr. Bad Boy.
What do you got?
We're talking about gaming, bro.
Oh, I don't know. You said off topic.
I'm fucking ready. Just keep going, bro.
I've been meaning to restart my watch through. I think I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. Wait.
What, phase 3?
What's the point of people rewatching all these fucking movies?
To remember all the little shit. And so,
wouldn't it be just easier to go to YouTube and watch like a fucking compilation of it?
No, because there's like subtle references that you might not remember and shit.
You can do so much with like.
I think I'm just gonna watch like Cap 1 through 3, Thor 1 through 3, Iron Man 1 through 3, and then like Avengers.
The Deadlies. I've been watching with subtitles, and you catch a lot of like the background and stuff.
You could be playing Destiny. You could be playing Destiny, bro.
Dude, which I have been as well. A lot of Destiny 2 this week. They're in the middle of the Arc week, which is just if you've been seeing promotion about that, they pretty much just buffed a bunch of Arc related shit.
I haven't been seeing any promotion for that, but cool.
Nice.
I finished season 3 of Santa Clarita Diet, and if you don't watch that show on Netflix, you need to go watch that show. It's funny as shit. Timothy Oliphant
season 3?
Yeah.
I feel like you watched that last summer, season 1.
Well, it's almost summer now, so. Oh yeah, well we started it like right before season 2 came out.
Oh.
Like it had been out for a little while when we watched it for the first time. So.
I started watching Our Planet. That's been put the David Attenborough documentary.
No. What are you guys doing with your life? Why are you guys not watching the new episodes of Sabrina?
Oh, we started it. We're on like episode 3 or 4.
Billy's been watching that. That's good. You guys like that?
We had to finish Santa Clarita before we jumped to that because I couldn't. Like my brain's too stupid to watch 2 shows at once.
I don't think I've ever talked about how bad season 5B of Arrested Development was. That was a train wreck.
I'm just gonna pretend the show ended at season 4.
Straight up, you're better off watching it. Just watch 1 through 3 again.
Yeah, 1 through 3 is like that's the canon for me. I feel like.
You guys saw that picture of the black hole that they took the picture of? What was it today?
Oh, black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that people are making fun that it looks like the red the red ring of dead of
Great eye,
Xbox.
lidless. Wreathed
yeah,
in
I mean,
gray.
I've been seeing a lot like people, the heroes. Oh, also people have been saying
Yeah.
it kind of just looks like an eclipse. I mean, I guess it's cool that it's confirming that's what black holes look
Yeah.
like.
I mean, it doesn't look like
leave it
that,
to
but-
idiot humans in 2019 though to like make fun of this monumental discovery.
Oh, it's huge,
You know,
dude.
like it's
I
hilarious.
saw that.
Hilarious
I saw
how
that. I'm
stupid
like, are you
humans
guys serious? So I read the article and everything. It's really cool. It's huge news. And then I started seeing on Twitter fucking
All the
comparing
memes.
it. I'm like,
Yeah,
come
it's-
on, guys. This is like
humanity-
actually big.
Humanity
And-
just needs to. We need a new plague.
And with that thought, I gotta start watching Interstellar again.
I saw a funny post where it's like, it wasn't a funny post. It was just like a guy bitching, typical internet, where it was like, why is there all these news stories about Endgame's 3 hour runtime? It's like, did no one know that like Interstellar, Wolf of Wall Street, all these movies were long as shit also? Like,
bro.
and there was
All
no
these
1,000
big
articles on
movies
that.
are super.
Yeah, like
long,
it's not
so-
like why is it so unheard of for a 3 hour movie?
I mean, I
Like,
guess it makes sense. It's Avengers, clicks, easy, but like,
yeah, I guess,
yeah.
but like, I mean, literally, like Return of the King extended edition is like 4.5 hours.
yeah, that's not
true.
theatrical.
No, the theatrical version was only 4 hours.
You serious?
Oh, no, I
No,
think was it?
No, it was 3.5. It was like 3 and 30
3.5.
something minutes. Yeah,
No way they added a whole hour to the extended cut. I mean, no, they added a lot. I thought it was like 45.
Yeah, they added like an hour.
Return of the King, Lord of the Rings.
Theatrical runtime. Theatrical runtime was
3 hours.
200 minutes.
200 minutes, 263 minutes extended. So they did add a full hour to the extended edition.
What's 200 minutes? Is that 3 hours and 20 minutes?
Yep.
Holy
Yep.
shit. Wow.
Good ass movie, dude. When I went and
Oh,
watched it.
Really? Good movie?
Oh, dude, I fucking loved it. You kidding me?
I
I
love
love Clark's guy myself.
Fantastic. You got to watch.
Um,
I'm telling you, you got to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You don't need to watch the Hobbit movies. I enjoy them, but they're not as good.
I'm
But you need to
definitely
watch
not
the Lord of the
watching
Rings.
Hobbit
Yeah, no,
movies.
watch the Lord of the Rings movies before you see Tolkien.
I do. I gotta watch my order. Tolkien first.
No,
Okay,
you're not
I want
going to get it. You're not going to get it. Like if you
gotta
watch
watch
the
it
movies first, and
chronologically.
then watch it.
I think I have to watch Black Panther before I watch it, right? Because Andy Serkis.
Talking about Black Panther, man. You guys saw that Magic Johnson retired? Step down?
Step down from
I mean, I
baseball.
don't know. He's getting old now.
No, what? He's from the basketball. The president of basketball.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe he wants to retire. Like, why is Reggie? Why is that job not really do anything?
No,
Because he's
it's
bad at his
too
job.
much. Well, it's like he wanted to fire Luke Walton, and then the owner didn't want
It's
to fire.
not that, dude.
He wanted to
It's
fire
not
the
that.
coach, and the owner didn't want to fire
It
the coach.
wasn't
He's
that.
like, I don't want to be the fucking bad guy. And
It
he's like
wasn't
not
that.
allowed to talk to other players and shit. Like he couldn't congratulate Russell.
And he loves talking about two players.
Like he couldn't
Um,
congratulate Russell Westbrook on the triple 20 the other day.
I don't think I understood at all because I was like, I must have been like 11 or 12, or I don't know when this episode came out. But the Magic Johnson South Park episode, I didn't get what was going on.
From Money Cures HIV.
Yeah.
It's like-
When did that episode come out?
A long time ago.
Who knows, man?
HIV South Park.
Thank you
If I
for
had to guess,
listening
I'm gonna
to
say like 98.
okay. That's-
2008. I was 12. Yeah.
all right, guys. Also, nice little cocktail
Bringing it
hour
back
special
in.
right there. Let's bring it back.
Um,
Gaming. Really quick because I'm not gonna get into it too much. Play Siege, fucking amazing game.
Until you get to
Yeah.
Was the April Fool's
Ram Royale? Oh,
shit
I
in
played that.
How was that?
Fucking amazing, dude. It's
What was it
probably
exactly?
the
Because I'm
best
unclear.
fucking content that I have played in that game.
What
It's
was
the
it?
new map. It's a skin map,
Okay.
but it's pretty much like the soldiers are like you only have like 6 on each side. And they're like skin like toy soldiers, but like colorful instead of just green. They're like fucking orange and purple
like,
and
pastel, yellow,
yeah.
and blue and stuff.
and
Okay.
the airplane is
select that,
pretty
or
much
it's like-
in a-
That's like
There's a
everyone has
special-
to be that.
everyone is that.
Okay, cool.
Each operator. I
and
think,
there's
is
some
different
skins
color.
that they release that you could buy in the packs or whatever that you could switch them to, but it's not a lot.
But like you can't
It
use
has
your
an
default
own
skins
special.
in-
Oh no,
during
no,
this
no,
one.
no!
Okay.
You
No,
need
it's
to
not really
use the default, which and it's just the fucking hostage that you gotta save. It's a fucking bunny.
It's like a guy in a bunny suit, but he does like the dumbest, like weird little movements and
It's
stuff.
hilarious, dude.
It was
If
really
you
fun. It made the
just-
most fun. You know what I
yes,
mean? Like
dude.
instead of, it didn't feel super serious, you know.
It's probably I didn't play the one day thing that they had for Honor, but I'm sure it was fucking hilarious just to see the little rabbits fucking running around. It was great. Let's just say that. Ram Royale, won another game. I'm trying to see if I could get 10 wins on solos, and hopefully that gives me the fucking last trophy that I need to plan on the game.
You think we're
because I supposedly need 10, but doesn't specify if it's combined or in one section, but whatever. And the division, dude, I am still balls deep, dude. The game is fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I'm starting
It's
to
so
feel
fucking good.
I'm starting to feel the urge.
I got to
Did you
tier
play
5.
that new title
I
based?
beat- Yeah, I just beat it yesterday.
What is that
added
exactly?
So
If you could explain
it's
to me, not playing that
a
division.
stronghold. It's pretty much like a strike in Destiny.
Got it. All right,
So
cool.
you go through these
Strike.
little levels, and then at the end you fight like a boss. And this one they did something a little bit different, because usually the boss comes out and you just shoot it and it dies. And this one you still shoot the guy, right? But it has an ability, which is in this game is a talent, that he could withstand a couple shots and it won't do anything. Like we have it as players. That's a talent that you might get shot a couple times and it doesn't affect you, your armor or your health for a couple shots. So the thing, because I played it when it came out, because I was able to play it, and dude, we got our shit kicked in. We couldn't. We're like, what the fuck is this guy not going down? So we just gave up. And then a couple days later, I saw that it has the talent that I forgot the name of it, but pretty much everyone needs to focus on them. Like if there's 2 enemies, everyone needs to focus to take down that talent before you start taking the armor and then the health, which is a pretty
it's like
cool
a shield
mechanic.
kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Like
still, they're like you
simultaneous.
got timers for there's like Saturdays that pop out, and you got like a minute and a half to disable them. Why are you still fighting all this shit, fucking chaos, and you got the boss running around? It's really cool, man.
It does sound very cool. I mean, it's on my game queue. I'm like, I would like to play that.
Maybe I'll wait to really get into it until Jeff runs it.
Nah, just get into it, dude. Don't
Get
wait.
into it,
man.
yeah,
If
don't wait,
if you
don't
feel
wait.
like playing,
I've been
just
feeling the
play it.
urge.
Don't
last
wait,
couple
dude.
days, but we'll
It's
see.
so good. It's still
Just
better, and
jump
I
into
still
it.
got so much shit to do in this game. I still gotta find all the deck of 52. I mean, pretty much all the like mini bosses, and you get like a card for each one. When
cool.
you complete it, that's a trophy there. I still gotta find all the fucking masks. I still haven't gotten any of them.
So there's a lot of collectible stuff to do too.
And the masks are actually really cool to do.
When you do that, do you like look on an online guide? How do you go about finding collectibles in games?
So it depends. Like the masks,
I usually
have
try
no
to see
clue
what I
how
can
to
do on my
them.
own first, and then I'll look up a guide afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm playing over myself right now. I'm just trying to figure out shit by myself. And like the masks, there's specific things that you need to do to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know how to do it, yeah, you're better off. You eventually will get one probably. But if it's already there, I just want to like check. There's exotics, there's like missions, but the game doesn't tell you that you gotta like follow through, and you get an exotic at the end. Like there's an eagle, Desert Eagle. It's really badass. It's one of the best pistols in the game, and like I want to get it, but I'm trying to like ease to it, before I start going into the fucking YouTube and how to get shit. The max level is 500. I'm at 455, I think, right now. Pretty much, I hit the point that I need to like grind all this shit to get to 500.
Right, like you need to know specifically what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly, to get to 500.
Is that an easy path? Because that was a big issue when Destiny 2 came out originally, where it's like, oh, I'm doing what I should be doing. Why aren't I leveling up?
Yes,
and it's
it
like,
is.
oh, you dumbass, you have to be doing it in this order. So what's like
Division 1
It
was
is.
pretty straightforward too, because
Yeah, it
like
is,
when I
dude. It's
replayed
just-
Division 1 earlier this year, I cruised right to the top.
over
world tier.
here is just pretty much just do the missions or the strongholds and challenging or hard. If you do it, because right now they're set at normal. If you start doing them in hard, it's gonna drop you a little bit more better gear.
It's
And
always
if you
dropping
do it
higher
in
gear?
challenging, yes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Until
And,
you get-
and once you hit that world tier's cap, the second you go to the next
So-
world tier, it starts dropping higher level gear.
Yeah. So right now, like I'm 5th. Like if I just start doing the missions at normal, my tier is not gonna go up. And I gotta do them at hard, and then I gotta do them challenging to get that higher tier that I need now.
That's why I really wish Destiny would take a long look at Division's world tier system, because I do really think it's a really
really good.
smart
Yeah,
way
smart
of
system. Yeah.
making the game, like knowing how to go about leveling up. So Destiny, I feel like if I didn't have Jeff to tell me, oh, you got to do this specific one single event, it's like in Division, you could do whatever you want. You just have to make sure you're leveling your world tiers.
I'm gonna say it, and then I need your opinion, Jeffrey, because you're the Destiny guy. I like the Destiny, especially with this one too. They waited to release the big stuff, so they waited a week or so to release War Till 5, so normal people could play the game and get to that point. And they released War Till 5 and the new Stronghold. Now they're gonna wait again until the 26th of this month to release the raid, the 8-player raid, for people to get into that point and be able to play it when it comes out. I think that's a better system than Destiny, like how they did it.
Well, like Destiny 2-3 days later. A while to give the the raid was like 2 weeks later.
For Destiny, the raid is usually about 5 days later.
Oh, really? Why did I think it was way longer?
And like you said, Jeffrey,
it was really hard. The prestige mode and the hard mode for the raids are usually about a couple weeks or 3 weeks later.
Yeah, and the grind to get to that max level that you needed was so fucking longer, dude. And over here, at least you have the time to figure out, and what's the best way to do it, or whatever you want to do it that way. I think it's better that way. I want to know your opinion, because it feels like I could do it on my own time and get there, instead of Destiny, that if you want to get there day one, you need to be playing this game like pretty much no life in this fucking game.
Yeah, so I mean, Destiny has to be more specific, actually, I'm 99% sure. Forsaken and Destiny 2 came out on Tuesdays, and then their respective raids came out on
like Friday?
Fridays, yeah. So that's about 4 days after. And it really depends on striking that balance of when does the developer think people are going to get to a certain level. So like if in the beginning of D2, they waited longer to, like if they waited a month to give us the Leviathan raid, that would have been terrible, because people were leveling up so fast back then. I was like 20 light levels under the raid level like by that Friday, pretty much. So like 5 more days and I was like raid ready. So if they waited any longer, it would be like, oh, where's that content? But then
I got a comment on that.
Yeah, but then with Forsaken, they did it way too fast, because it was way harder to level up at Forsaken. And it was like, yo, give us some fucking time. People, only one team did it within the first 24 hours. And it's like, maybe you should have waited to do this. It sounds like Division's doing a good job of finding that balance. I mean, it just depends. Like, if the developer knows how long it's going to take people, the majority,
it's not that people they know, because a lot of people are already ready. It's just, it has enough of stuff that you could do to keep you entertained. Like I was explaining, you get the deck of 52. That's 52 different little mini bosses you could defeat to get all those cards.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah,
different types of exotics. Trying to figure out how to do them. You could get the different types of masks, and you need to figure that out. And people are still trying to figure out if there's more or not. And then by adding slowly the extra tiers to the strongholds, I mean, there is content there for people that are already at that high level, at high power. I forgot what the fuck the name of it is. You still have to do all that stuff with the specialist. Like the first one that you get, because there's 3 right now. The first one, you're gonna get those points because you need 160, really easy. The next 2, that's a little bit more of a grind, because you're gonna have to be playing the missions over and over and over to get those points. So there is some type of grind there, but it's not too much about the power level.
Now, do you feel that you're kind of like gated out of content, like time gated out of content that you paid for when you bought Division 2? That like, oh, like why don't I have this piece of content yet? Do you feel that at all? Because that's like,
oh no, dude, I feel like they gave me too much. I have no clue. When I started the game, I saw the map, dude. I was like, I don't know where the fuck to start. And I'm like, we're till 5, and I still so much shit
paralyzed jumping in. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't gotten into it yet. It's because like I don't.
Because you side and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And because you have so much to do, and it's like I said, when it clicked and I saw what I had to do to even get level up faster, I'm like, oh, dude, I couldn't stop playing. Like, I stopped playing for a bit, like last week, for a couple of days because I needed a break. And it started again. Like, I start playing the game and I can't stop. It gets to the point that it's like fucking midnight. And I'm like, I need to stop playing because I need to wake up in 5 hours. It's like I just want to keep fucking doing a little mission here. I want to get an extra tier here. I want to they know what the fuck they were doing, and they did it really good.
Nice. I mean, yeah, I only brought that up because, like, in Destiny, people were getting upset, like with Black Armory, where content was like the last Forge was being time gated until a couple weeks, and people were like, "Oh, I want this now." I paid for this. I want it now. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I like doling out content slowly. I mean, if you're
that's not giving the other thing at all. That's if everyone has to wait for it, then that's fine.
Yeah,
and I'm not here like we kind of know why I was giving you so much shit for Destiny, because you just couldn't stop talking to us about it, like especially on our chat. I was just like, dude, just okay, we don't care about it anymore. Just relax. But I do feel like Activision held a lot of content from Bungie that they could have released to make the game a little bit better than what it was. Because they got to a point that it was like, especially for me, that I had a bunch of fucking exotics that I didn't have at the beginning when the first Destiny. I'm like, I already got pretty much everything. Like, why should I keep playing the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in this and the Division, there's still so much. For people that are already in like that top ready for the raid, there's so much shit you could do to keep grinding and getting extra little things.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's great to hear that there is a flurry of content in Division 2.
I said it was gonna be quick, but I guess not. Who's next?
Good.
Yeah, I guess I'll just jump in back to Yoshi's Crafted World.
How is that, dude? I keep hearing that it's easy.
It's here's the thing with it actually. I played also Kirby Star Allies, the Kirby game on the Switch that came out I think last year, 2 years ago. That game was too easy, was boring. It was just
boring because it was easy.
It was boring. Actually no, because it was boring because like I feel like the levels were boring. It was kind of just a boring game. Whereas now Crafted World, yes, it's easy. I'm not really dying that much, but the way you go about the levels, just like the platforming, and like I guess the mechanics, really, classic Yoshi, like throwing an egg, just feels more engaging, I guess is the way I'm trying to put this into words, like why
like the world is interesting. It's not because like I would even say like Little Big Planet, it's not hard either, but it's like you like going through those worlds and exploring and stuff. I feel like Yoshi's Crafted World kind of has that same kind of aura.
It feels like you have to do more. Like it doesn't feel like it's auto playing itself. I think that's the big thing. Where there's easy games, I feel like it's just playing by itself and you don't really have like any control. But Yoshi feels like it's easy because you're playing it. It's like you have to like
you're interacting with the world, like in Little Big Planet versus Kirby. It's literally just like walking right.
Yeah, and just mashing the attack button. But then besides for that, it's a lot of content. We're talking about content. The whole flipping the map, I thought was going to be a little like very optional, very like side stuff. But
no, that's kind of like when Paper Mario went like
yeah. So you could replay levels from the back of it, and it's kind of like a time trial. It's like collect all these little what are they called? Poochie pups. And you have to find 3 of them, and you get like flowers. That's the thing.
You're gonna say something else.
Nice. So progressing through the map is kind of that like New Super Mario Bros. Style, where like you have to show them enough like star coins. You know what I'm talking about? With the whole like you collect star coins throughout the map, and you have to like get them to move on. So they have that here, and I would actually say it requires getting more of the star coin equivalent than those Mario games. Like those Mario games, it's like I feel like I was never under the allotment. Like I always had enough to keep going. But this, it's like, yo, bro, you need like 5 more of these sunflowers. Go back and go on some levels. So like, I'm now replaying levels that I normally would have just skipped. And I'm trying to find more things. Yeah, definitely looking around more. I'm heavily enjoying it. I mean, I think I have like 2 more worlds, and maybe like 6 hours in. This is for the Xbox, Switch, right? Yeah, for the Xbox, for the Game Gear.
Yeah, I'm interested in. I don't think I would ever buy it, but I would rent it. It just looks cool. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't play it for difficulty, of course, but it definitely looks cool.
I do like the animations of it. Like the
It
animation
looks beautiful.
cool.
Yeah,
The
like,
cardboard.
I can't believe how good it looks.
Yeah, oh yeah, graphically also just like it has that classic Nintendo. Like, how the fuck do they make this look so real?
Nice.
On that hardware. Like that's the thing is like
yeah.
they make crazy looking games considering the hardware.
I mean, they know the hardware that they're working on. It's like PlayStation.
Oh, of course.
Like
no, I know. But
yeah,
my point is that the hardware is so much weaker than a PlayStation, and then
But
they still somehow figure out how to make it look great.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
The gap is like kind of bigger.
Yeah, I think I heard. I don't remember who said it, but I think someone on IGN's Game Scoop said that like Nintendo doesn't need to make like crazy spec'd out hardware because they know how to use their hardware to the full potential.
Yeah,
and then
which
you know,
fine.
obviously third parties then may or may not have a harder time with it, but that's why their games always look amazing. So
yeah.
Do you want to talk about Ancient Evil real quick?
Yes, so let me jump into this. I talked about it briefly last episode about the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies map. Ancient Evil has been out for a minute now. Finally got my whole Zombies crew together. Shout out Hype Soup, Timmy Changa, and Jack Tersey. And we did the Easter egg in our first attempt, actually. So it's an easier Easter egg. I mean, well, we're professionals. And also they finally added server pause. Which you can now be playing private matches with your friends and you don't have to train a zombie. You literally can hit pause and everyone's paused. It's pretty crazy for playing zombies for 10 years and now having this feature. Honestly, like even if you've just been a zombie player
like
like Black Ops 1 days, it's literally if you're the host of the game, you hit pause, you get the pause screen and everyone else simultaneously gets pause on the screen. Like it says pause. And it's like they can't
if someone else pauses, do you get a timer or no? Or you can't pause?
Only the host. Pause. Yeah.
So like you have to tell the host, like if you're not the host, you need to say, "Yo, can we pause it?"
Yeah.
And I gotta take a shit. So
exactly. It only works in private matches. So of course you naturally go into a public match and have some pause on you. It's only private matches. It's a godsend, yeah, because it was like Hype. I don't know this fucking step. Pause for a second. I had to look it up, and it was like, wow,
yeah, that is actually clutch. Can you
so
do it in every map or just in that one?
Every map, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And they also had a split screen pause, which blows my mind how that wasn't there at launch. If you're playing split screen and you pause it, it would still go. It's like you're locally on one console. What the fuck? But they added all that pausing. The Easter egg itself, so good. It follows like sensical rules. Like it's not like some Easter eggs where it's like, why am I looking at a shoebox to find a spaceship? You know, it's like bullshit that makes no sense.
In story, it actually makes sense.
In story, in lore, in the actions you're doing, it all works out. There's a really cool step. I'll just share this one that's like one of my favorite. You're pretty much, you know, the Raw statue that you get like a perk from. Like it's all like, so he's missing his ankh and his staff. And when you walk by it, your players like comment like, it doesn't Raw usually have a ankh and a staff? And then you have to go find those, and like they're hidden in the map. Like you see him, you have to break one out, and then you give them back to him, and then it's kind of like a defend that perk statue, like defend Ra as is like the step from a bunch of zombies. It's really cool. I liked it. The boss is against Perseus. I think I talked about this last week about the Dark Pegasus, but GG Treyarch.
What do you think of the finale to this season of the Chaos story?
Yes, this is the finale of Chaos. They're such fucking idiots. They're really so stupid. Every time, historically, literally every time a Call of Duty Zombie story has picked up momentum and has gotten interesting and gotten the whole community around like, oh, what's going to happen? They stop it for several years.
Well, it's weird because the Dead of the Night map was like a prequel, right?
That was actually supposed to be a launch map, but there were scheduling issues with the celebrities. Yeah.
So they
Boss Nass
the pass
because Boss Nass was too busy recording lines of dialogue.
Yeah, right.
For season 6.
Kiefer Sutherland was. But
not really. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no! Yeah. So what do I think about Chaos? So they've done it with Moon. After the Moon blows up, they do things, and they just after their origins, they brought fucking medieval guys, and they started another story. And it's like, guys, just fucking. I figured this out. It's been 10 years, but I'm excited for wherever Chaos
They don't
goes.
listen to you.
Yeah, they've never.
I love how they claim the Ether story was done, and now they're doing more Ether stuff.
Oh, it's officially done, guys. We're not doing it again. Oh, wait,
I keep telling Timmy this whenever we're playing zombies. I'm like, if they ever tie in the Chaos and Ether story, I'm done with this lore. It's because they have stressed that so hard that they're two different stories, and it's like they would be so pointless if they just said they're actually they tie together.
That's what's gonna end up happening.
I hope
if they tie it together
there's
in like a
nothing gonna happen.
multiverse way, that's one thing, but you can't have it tied together like in
no.
the same universe.
There's a multiverse in the ether. The whole point is it's two different stories, but like I don't know. Yeah,
that's how they're gonna tie it.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I don't know.
My words, dude.
Besides that,
I miss when
Which one
zombies
fine.
was just like running around in like a Nazi theater, you know,
Yeah.
or like running around in like a Japanese like mud.
Can't say
swamp.
Nazi anymore. Canceled.
All right.
Let's have Roman zombies or Greek zombies. I should say.
I don't know.
What you been playing?
So Hearthstone's new expansion launched yesterday, and it's only been 2 days, so yesterday and today.
And
I'm
you
having
got all the cards.
I'm having so much fun. I got a lot of good cards. I'm still missing some stuff. I have plenty of dust. I'm waiting for the meta to settle before I waste any dust. I'm having a lot of fun. Having a real lot of fun. Playing a Murloc Shaman, which is annoying to other people, I'm sure. I got a real cool hunter that I'm using. I'm having a lot of fun with Hearthstone. I'm probably not going to shut up about it next week either, but I'll leave it at that for now. The meta is not going to settle for another week or two, so I'm just going to try and fuck around as much as I can while I am able to fuck around before you have to really like pick like 2 decks that you play. So fun times. It was a big
baseball game, right?
What are you showing on the screen?
Not joking.
So it's my first.
Miguel showing something.
My first card for WWE Supercards.
It's blurry as fuck. I don't know who it is.
Well, it's Matt Riddle. It's my first new from the new tier.
It was Brie Bella.
It looks like it
because it's blurry
from the WrestleMania 35 tier, which is the new tier. So fucking hype, dude. So good.
I downloaded one of those Marvel free to play not card games.
So
like,
which one?
Yeah, right. I downloaded Strike Force because that was the first. There's Contest of Champions of Strike Force.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Strike
of
Force
them,
is cool. It's just it has that cooldown timer shit, and I just can't deal with that.
I just wanted some fucking Marvel game on my phone, just like a shitty tapper, like an idle game, and it just
Dude,
so like
Marvel Avengers Alliance was like an not old. It was like it was an iOS like turn-based RPG, and it was really fucking good. And then they canceled it. I was so pissed
because they were not making money. That's why.
Probably not. But it was really good.
Like a Clash of Clans, but for like, I just want to collect Marvel characters. Like these apps, these games seem to be so fucking hard.
But yeah,
if
so
this game was for Marvel, dude, the WWE Supercards, you guys would be playing the fuck out of it. I could because it's just collecting.
I think I downloaded Supercard. I just gotta start playing it. I don't know.
I mean, as long as it's a simple system, these fucking games just throw 8 different currencies at you before they even show you the gameplay. It's like I don't know what the fuck gems equal to what dollar. It's like shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm having a lot of fun with Hearthstone. This was rotation with this expansion, which means that all the cards from the expansions from 2017 went to Wild, and so it's literally like Thanos snapped them into dust because you dust your cards when you can dust a card for like the crafting currency. So,
but you said something interesting.
What?
When you were talking about that to us, that you didn't feel like playing because you feel like playing the division too. You did said that to us.
No. I said I hate my stupid brain because now I feel like I'm in the mood to play the division, but the Hearthstone expansion just came out.
Yeah,
that's
right.
I don't recall that. I caught
the
other way around.
That's like almost I am like starting to feel like in the mood to play division. It's just finding the
Wait,
time.
hold up. So the cards you paid for are useless now or dusted?
In Hearthstone?
Yeah.
No, so you get currency, you get crafting material back when you like dust a card.
Something, yeah.
But I'm saying so now
you don't buy individual cards; you buy card packs. Then you.
I know, but you spent money on card packs that are now wild, correct?
Well, yeah, but everyone knows
is that conversion rate though like equivalent?
You can still use them in wild. It's just standard.
It's
the standard game mode. You can only use the current standard years.
Oh, so
but you can still use
to dust them or use them in wild sets.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
I thought I kept a couple. No.
No, you have to do it. It's not gonna do it automatically.
Yeah,
that currency better be equivalent.
When cards rotate early, it's called going into the Hall of Fame, or like if they move a classic card, which never rotates out, and if they retire that into the Hall of Fame, they give you the dust cost back, and you get to keep the card.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I was thinking. That makes more sense.
I thought about getting into Hearthstone, man.
Yeah, did you download it? Yeah, you're talking about it.
Now's the time to play it. Now's the time to play it because of rotation, because it's only 4 expansions currently right now instead of 6.
Too much, man. You know,
I think playing as a beginner is the easiest part. No, with the default decks? I feel like that's mad
No,
easy.
but it's actually really good to start now because now there's 25 like practice, not practice, like there's 50 total rank levels now versus like before they added the update it was 25. And so from rank 50 to 26 you only play against other people from rank 50 to 26, and then once you hit rank 25 you can never go backwards. So once you hit, I think it's
Do I get free cards
20.
every day?
You get free packs like every couple. I don't remember what the interval is, but you get free packs. Like you get a lot of free packs from playing from once you get from rank 50 to rank 20. You get a lot of free
That's not my
packs.
question. My question was, do you get cards every day for free or packs?
No, but you get a daily quest which you get gold for.
I'm out then.
No, but then you buy the packs with the gold you earn.
I want it for free.
Are there
last expansion I got 80 packs for no dollars.
Are there good enough like default
game.
like preset classes essentially that like you could go toe to toe with players online?
I mean, it depends because like you're gonna get net decks, but I also feel like the algorithm matches like weaker decks with similar decks. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but that's just what I feel like. If I play a shitty deck, usually I'm not playing a crazy net deck, and if I'm playing a crazy net deck, usually I got paired with another bullshit deck.
I'm gonna give it a try. I reopened it on my
start
phone.
Start a new totally new account.
No, I'm not. I have a battle.
No. Dude, I'm telling you, you will have a better experience starting a new account and going from rank 50 to rank 20.
Dude, you know how many fucking exclusive Twitch card backs I have?
Oh, you can't lose those, baby.
I can't lose them.
Literally two.
That's how many. I'm not losing my card decks, card packs. No, I'm definitely not restarting. Either way, you've been playing anything else besides the card game?
I mean, I've been doing my Black Ops tiers every single day. It makes me want to like
kill yourself,
smash my PlayStation. I can't take it anymore.
Yet you're there.
It's made me hate the game,
dude.
It's made me hate the
game. I honestly feel personally attacked
it to the end
every time it gives me. And I'm just saying right now, every time it gives me 6 goddamn duplicates in a row, I literally only get duplicates, and I only get new shit when it's my third dupe. It's like the audacity you have in these fucking reserve crates. But yeah, anything else?
I just like. There was something else that I was playing, and I can't remember what the fuck it was.
You got it right down.
FIFA on the Switch.
No, I haven't played FIFA. I finished my third career year, so I'm like, let me give it a little bit of a break, and then I'll pick it up because I like cruised through this past season. I like played a whole season in like a week and a half, and I was like, I need to fucking stop playing this. I don't know. I haven't really played that much Apex this past week. I haven't played a little bit of Anthem over the weekend.
Game's boring.
Anthem?
No,
I mean, I'm still doing the. No, I just haven't had time to play Apex.
Yeah, it's awesome, Mike. I hope that is good.
Yes, it is.
There was something else. I can't remember what the fuck it was. What have I been playing? I don't remember. Whatever. It clearly wasn't that important then.
We did have a couple good rounds of Siege, me and you. So
yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking, and because you brought it up already, I forgot.
Yeah, we were fucking dominated until
I love Siege until I get team killed 3 rounds in a row, and then like they try to vote to kick you instead of you voting to kick.
Then you try to punish that fucking guy, and they bans you for 30 minutes or whatever.
So.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, I played more Sekiro, and I think I'm done with it.
Oh, thank God! All right, yeah, definitely Cry 5, but yeah, continue with that.
Yeah, I just keep beating my head against the wall in this game, and it's not even that. It's like too hard, quote unquote. It's just like I know what I'm doing wrong, and I just can't get it right, and so like it's my fault. I'm not blaming the game.
Oh, you want an easy mode for you?
No, I
easy
actually don't like the idea of adding an easy mode because I feel like that gives you an out of like, oh, I'm not doing good, so I'm just gonna turn on easy mode, whatever. You know what I mean? It gives you kind of an out to not even really give it a real try. Because you just like you kind of real quick, like right away, you're like, it's too hard. Let me put the difficulty down instead of really giving it a shot. But I'm past that point now where it's just I'm banging my head against the wall. So I don't know. I feel like I'd rather play Bloodborne. Honestly, I just like the grossness of Bloodborne. Where Sekiro, it's a great world and it's samurais and stuff. And there is weird shit. There's a giant snake. I don't know why, but
giant snake.
I don't know. I think I might be. I'm gonna give it one more shot this weekend, and then I think I might be done with it.
Speaking of people who have giant snakes, Dante
I thought you were about to say John Cena.
Nice. I got to finish Devil May Cry 5 this past week. Story made no sense at all to me. There's like a wild reveal, but like I don't really get what that's supposed to be going for. But the ending, I don't know if I'm not gonna say spoilers, no spoilers, but like the final like boss fights is like a character, but like in a different form from the game, as if that means fucking anything. But I thought it was really cool thematically and like gameplay wise. It was pretty dope. Overall tight game. It never clicked with me fully. I would say like it's an 8.5-ish game. Maybe like an 8 game, but like could see how people definitely give it a 9.95. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5. It was fun in the end. However, it's definitely not time to talk more Devil May Cry 5 because it is time for the Islander Report.
So I was gonna say the usual, we got some news or whatever, but I'm not doing that today. So we got 5 items, 5 topics that we're gonna talk about, and there's no Captain's Column either because I don't want to. So we might do it live. It might be a special thing for tomorrow, for next week. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we do it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Bold. First up, the online ID change feature for PSN is here. Announced on the PlayStation blog late last year. I think like in like September-ish or something. It was
technically available last year, so I mean,
yeah, no, like I think like like months ago. You can do it now from the PS4 or the browser. It is their first name change is free. Everyone after that is $9.99 and $4.99, $5 for PlayStation Plus members. Go onto the PlayStation blog right now to check, if you want to do this, to check all of the games that are confirmed to work with it, confirmed to have issues, confirmed to maybe have issues. Generally speaking, every game after April 2018 works with it. Pretty much all of the information that they said last year applies, but now people could do it. You don't have to be in a special beta. I think we already spoke about this.
Why did you just mute Jeff? Why are you muting Jeff? Can you not? What are you doing?
Wait, what the fuck?
Fix it. It says you keep muting Jeff. What are you doing? Now it says he's muted. Why are you doing this? Jeff, I don't know if you could hear us. Miguel muted you for some reason.
I did. Okay, hold on. There you go.
You there? Talk.
What are you doing, Miguel? Stop touching things.
I don't know. He just like muted you for like.
Well, I thought it was just for me because I'm like trying to, because there's a problem with you're talking about this right now. The PlayStation name changes. Yeah. There's a problem with it. There's like warning, don't change it. So I'm trying to figure out. There's a video from IGN. They just.
Like, you're trying to mute yourself. You're saying?
Oh.
No, I was trying to mute you, but I thought. I just muted you, is gonna mute you.
Could just mute the tab. Either way, this is terrible for the listener. What they're saying, it's broken.
It's chaos. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. I guess I'm trying to figure out what it is right now.
I mean, yeah, I can't. But I was saying, yeah, none of us are changing our names, right, Miguel? You're not changing.
No, I'm
not. Yeah, Anthony's not changing. Cool that this feature is here. I guess we'll hear more. Don't change it. But...
Pretty much, don't change it right now. Wait a week or two, because it seems like it's having problems. I'm trying to figure out what it is. What's like the main problem right now? Oh, I get you can't go back to your original name right now.
No,
so if you change it, you can't go back to your original name right now. I'm sure that's like a little thing that they could like fix really quick. But if you want to test it and then change it back, you're probably stuck with the name you picked for a bit.
Yeah. It still kind of blows my mind how they only really started thinking about this and developing this into new games in April 2018 and not way earlier. But
I mean, they probably thought about it. It's just they couldn't figure out how to like change it.
I mean, Greg and
I'm
talking about
sure
it for how long?
But I'm sure I'm sure they had to come up with a system after they started thinking about it for games, multiplayer games, to implement that and their code. So they had to probably come up with that. And then give it to the developers.
I mean, honestly, you're probably right. They probably didn't even like consider it high priority until like maybe like 20.
I mean, come on,
14.
dude. They didn't consider when they actually created this thing that
Facts.
there was going to be a problem. So I mean, there's so many problems with this.
There's a whole list of them.
There's dude, they even like put a question. If you go to the blog, I'm sure you mentioned it, but I mute you because I'm a dumbass. There's a Q&A on it, and like the games they will not work, and pretty much at the end is like, well, we said April, April 18, right? So on 2018.
20, yeah.
But we haven't tested them all, so
I said like generally speaking.
I'm like, okay, guys.
If you change your name and play Life of Black Tiger, the whole fucking system explodes. Speaking of other experimental,
Little Big Planet doesn't work with that. Oh, the golf game, the release last
Golf
year.
Story, I think. Golf Story or Golf Club, I think.
No. The one
everybody's golf. Everyone's golf. Let's golf.
That one doesn't work on it neither.
Yeah, I heard that one has big issues with it.
Just wait until people test it and see if you're gonna change it or not.
Yeah,
if you're planning on changing it.
I wish they were a little more specific. I mean, they're already pretty specific for a company talking negatives about a new feature. Like they're saying things are not.
At least they're being honest, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
So
but I just wish they were like kind of more like say exactly like they say like your purchases and your like your purchases and trophies might have issues, but it's like yo, you gotta be specific.
If you read the article,
no, but I'm saying like be specific. Like only currencies will not work, or like major DLC packs aren't affected, but this type like say exactly what content.
They did say that they will be affected in some occasions. But they haven't tested every game to know.
Yeah,
to tell
I
you
guess
exactly.
the testing is just a little.
But they did say in some occasions that they give like the list of a couple games already that they have tested.
And I mean,
there are the problems with these.
Developers are also doing that themselves. I saw Harmonix tweeted out like, Rock Band 4 is on the list of games that have issues, but the issue specifically with this leaderboard, this mode won't appear correctly, won't even appear correctly. It's like it will only show the old username of the player or something like that. Like it's not even a big issue. So it's cool. Like, and they're like, but nothing else. There are no other issues with the game.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you guys. So Miguel will understand this reference, maybe. So I'm on this Hearthstone Facebook group, and this guy, Patrick Clark Jr., just makes a random comment. I don't know what he's talking about. And I say, yo, congrats on the big win over Matt Riddle. And he replies, what? And I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to reply.
What?
For those that don't know, Patrick Clark Jr. is the name of Velveteen Dream from NXT. Clearly not the same Patrick Clark Jr. But
you shouldn't have. You just cut the conversation, dude. We had
that made no sense. No sense.
Yeah.
Name change.
If you got a stupid name, just wait a week or two if you want to change it. Pretty much.
Yeah, I honestly would probably wait longer than a week. Honestly, there's no.
Like I said, there's already a problem that it started right now. IGN is covering it. Just pretty much just wait a week or two, even a month maybe, and you got to check the list. Check the list. I mean, you could. Check the list that the games are affected, and hopefully it's not one of the games that you're playing, because I know NBA 2K19 is one of them that's like in the middle. You might have some problems.
I mean, like a big game. I could see someone who was Fortnite on the list.
Nah, not that I know.
Could you imagine
the games that it's?
Could you imagine if Fortnite was having issues with this?
I could see someone like who just plays Fortnite, just plays Black Ops 4, literally knows he doesn't play any old games, like whatever, and he's like, I want to change the name. Like, all right, cool.
There is a problem with Black Ops 4 that the currency doesn't go over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like the COD points?
Yeah, COD points.
Your COD points don't
They
transfer
said
at all?
they might be it might be a problem.
Yikes.
So it might be for some people. So it's like a 50-50, I guess.
Okay, that sucks. Yeah, like, and then like if you change your name, do you lose like outfits that are tied to your thing or something like that?
It's the currency. The currency.
What a mess.
Just kind of, okay. All right.
Yeah. What a mess.
Next up, in other Sony experimental stuff, Sony has filed a patent for VR compatible prescription glasses that would theoretically work with PSVR and would utilize eye tracking to help improve performance for those who use corrective lenses. As reported by Silicon Era, this patent looks to solve the issue of improper eye tracking while using prescription glasses with VR headsets. I didn't even know that was a big issue, eye tracking, but
I didn't realize.
The article continues to go, due to the glasses lenses, the direction of the gaze can now be determined as accurately. I guess there was an issue with because the way they're curved or whatever. This causes blurriness, distortion, reflections, and more, especially since the glasses might not stay 100% in place either. That's 100% issue when like my glasses are like jiggling around in the thing or something.
Same.
I kind of have to make sure, like they're on correctly and then put that
Yeah,
on.
and you got to make sure that they're not like coming into contact with the VR's lenses. And you have to, and like even if there's like the slightest tiniest little smudge on your glasses, it'll make it like way blurry.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, just the glasses being there themselves is like the biggest issue.
Well, yeah, like even if your glasses like wiggle a little bit, it changes. Like,
well, I'm just saying I have like wide ass frames, so like I can't get the like, you know how like you could slide the PSVR.
Yeah, like the nose, like the nose, like where your nose is. I think it's supposed to be completely black. Yeah, but I can see out the bottom of the VR set because of my glasses.
I mean, I know that because I take my glasses off and I put them on, and like I can get way closer to my face.
Right. Yeah. Same.
As a guy that has perfect vision 20/20, wouldn't it be just easier for you guys to like have an operation and just correct them?
Oh yeah, let me just spend a couple grand.
Hey, you know what's a couple grand
laser beams
for you guys, man? You guys are huge, man. Jeffrey, it's fucking making bank and writing articles.
I can't believe that technology hasn't gotten better. Like it's the same like LASIK as like my parents got. It's like
and the thing with that is that it might even get worse. It's not like a guarantee that you're gonna like.
Yep.
I think you like you need reading glasses faster or something like that. But no, yeah, I wish I could see well. But till then,
yeah, I hate it.
I just need to get contacts. Amazing, bro. It's amazing.
Nah, contacts fucking irritate. I used to wear shit.
So okay,
well, I hate wearing contacts.
Let's stop here. Let's stop here real quick.
Let's go back to the VR thing though.
Yeah.
This is a huge issue. I mean, not a huge issue, but like one of the biggest issue I have with VR personally as a glasses man. I think the only way this really would work is you can't sell a VR headset with like this whole $500 headset is only for this one prescription. I personally think it needs like some type of like slide, like not slide in, but like slot where you could put like a made for PSVR prescription lenses like in like when you have it.
Wouldn't those cost a bunch of fucking money then?
Well, I mean that would cost less than a whole VR set, like maybe $100 lens that you like slide in. I mean it'd probably be more expensive, but I don't know if the VR headset had like a peripheral spot, you know what I'm talking about.
Like a modular lens.
Yeah. Like remember the fucking PS3 Move Aim Sharpshooter had like you could like add on attachments, like you could put like a scope on the top.
Because you saw the actual pattern, like how it looks, right?
Yeah, it's like because there's lenses built in like in front of the VR headset, kind of like imagine that.
So I feel like you might be able to change the actual lenses on the actual like the
yeah, I mean that's what it's like the pants.
Like you're able to like take them out and then put the ones that you need.
Yeah, but the thing, they have to be special, like computerized.
And I'm sure it's gonna like. Would you have to pre-order that from the actual store and ask for those, or can you buy
something?
Yeah, because I'm sure it'd be easy to make eventually, but that would cost because glasses. How much do they cost? Because I don't know. That's a serious question.
You got good Warby Parkers for 100.
For 100,
yeah.
So it'd be more than 100 then. 100 to 150.
Yeah. I mean, I would pay 150.
What do you guys? Because you guys do use Jeffrey. I know you use it a lot. VR.
I would
use it more. I would use.
I would 100% play VR way more if
that's good.
I didn't have to.
So this is something that you guys feel that they should go at.
Yeah,
I think so.
Personally, I doubt it'll ever make it to market. Just because I mean, Sony's notorious for having weird patents. Like we've talked about so many different patents before.
Yes, this one's one that will solve a lot of problems, especially for people that have glasses, though. So I mean, not like the fucking stupid Move controller that fucking the DualShock that fucking splits in two with the two balls. You guys remember that?
Or the oh no, that was the Switch. I was gonna say like the oval screen one. That was classic.
Jesus. It's interesting. Hopefully they do something with it.
I like this. This is a cool news story for me. Next up, while the growth of games as a service hasn't always been a favorite trend amongst gaming audiences, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot thinks it's about way more than dollar signs. Quote, this is from quote, because we put a lot of time and effort into creating universes, cities, and worlds, what we try to do is give possibilities to stay there for a long time. with lots of different gameplay and the possibility to be with your friends. Guillemot said on this month's episode of IGN Unfiltered, a great podcast series with Ryan McCaffrey talking one-on-one with gaming luminaries. Continuing the quote, why do you want to redo everything each year if you can improve and increase the experience in one game? It's easier for us to improve and increase the number of possibilities that the game can bring rather than starting from scratch. So yeah, I definitely agree with this statement.
Yes.
Like I've always said, make games, if you're going to make games as a service, have them live on for a while. Don't annualize them, which he kind of says, but then it kind of comes up with like, bitch, you released Origins and Odyssey back to back.
And my my thing is that, like, they already probably had those 2 games already, and they were like, why should we just wait? Let's just put it and let's support both of them. And because if you think about it, they started doing like this games as a service thing, starting with Siege, right?
Yeah, more or
they
less,
started with Siege, and the game was kind of bad, and they
15,
worked
right?
on it. Yeah, and then Assassin's what was it? The first one, Origins, came out, and then they were trying to support Wirelands because Ghost, when they came out, Ghost Wars, and they started to support that a little bit, and they got into it more. And then Odyssey came out, and that's the one that I feel like they had already like a good plan.
It was in the plans, yeah.
Yes, like they had a good plan of what they're gonna release, and
just in case the Origins games as a service didn't work or something, Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're making it work. That's what I'm trying to get. They're making it work, and it's a service that, yes, you're paying for it, $60 when the game comes out, but it's good stuff, free updates that you could play, and it's gonna make the experience better. And at the end of the day, yeah, like he said, why make a Rainbow Six Siege 2 when you could just make the one that you have better? And at the end, you're probably gonna make more money than reselling Siege 2. Because if people didn't like Siege 1, why would they buy Siege 2?
Yeah, for new games, definitely. I was only gonna like interject that like you'd make more money, like in the Call of Duty example, you definitely make more money by selling a new title rather than if the Call of Duty was live service.
See, I could tell you that's not true.
You think if Call of Duty was a live service, it would make more money than annualized copies?
If they do it the right way, yes.
Maybe over time, but the first year it's an annualized. Like the first
launch, they always make a stupid amount of money.
Yeah,
he even pretty much is saying, like, if you do a good job over time, you're gonna make more money, and you're gonna make the game better.
Dude, $60 from every player.
Yeah,
it literally becomes the best selling.
It's gonna get to a point that people are gonna stop fucking playing the game. Like, where do you have a problem with this game? People playing the game.
I don't know, man.
And it's getting so fucking ridiculous.
It's always the best.
With Black Ops 4. Look at they're turning the game into games as a service, right?
Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, I was about to say,
how much money are there? Like,
wrong. In terms of Eves is saying it's so right, where it's we'll keep building upon this game. Where Activision is like, yeah, we're gonna do that, but also sell you another one each year. It's like
you can't have it both ways.
Facts.
You just can't. Like dude, like props to him.
Eves is a great guy.
Yeah, he has ambition, and they're going with it, and I appreciate what they're doing, because their games, they might launch fucking broken, but they fix them because they give a fuck about the games.
The only real game they ever like abandoned, like, but I wouldn't even say that was like Wildlands, but still they supported that.
No, dude,
no,
they supported it for like 2 years.
It.
I'm saying like right now,
there's still a pass.
No, but they just had, I think they just added new characters to it.
They're still supporting the people are still playing
the campaign DLC. I think has stopped, but they're supporting the Ghosts mode.
The actual multiplayer.
Yeah, they're really supporting the Ghosts mode.
Well, then I'm incorrect.
The season 1 was like the big wave of single player DLC. And then they added the Splinter Cell thing with year 2, but then after that, they mostly focus on the multiplayer. But I mean, there's so much content in the main single player of that game that
I feel like I just haven't heard anything since the Splinter Cell. But
because it's not.
Well, you're not tuned into that.
You're not
tuned into that
game.
Yeah.
It's something a bit,
but they're definitely
smaller, but they are
definitely
supporting the game, and people are still playing the game, and the game's great.
Good to hear. Next up, I think Anthony has a lot to say about this. EA has updated its Star Wars.
I hope he does.
with a new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order banner, as well as posting a cryptic tease for Respawn Entertainment.
Woo-hoo!
The tweet features an animated image depicting what appears to be the severed hilt of a weapon, perhaps a lightsaber or some kind of vibro staff. You could tell Miguel wrote this himself. Laid on a stone surface engraved with runes. A first look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order will be shown at Star Wars Celebration on Saturday, the day after you listen to this.
Okay.
All right, no, you don't get to talk here. You don't get to talk first.
No, I was gonna tell you to talk first.
All right.
I was gonna start because he was gonna say something like, I want Anthony to tell me what he wants. I want you to tell me what you expect. I want you to tell me what you want this game to be.
Okay, so let's back up for a second. This announcement is going to be at 2:30 Eastern time on Saturday. It's in Chicago, so 1:30.
Yes. And I am going to this. So now I'm
I was gonna say have fun waiting in the line. No. So let's just back up for a second. The day before is the episode 9 trailer.
Facts.
So
sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the panel. If they don't show a trailer, what are you doing? So, it is confirmed that it's a panel. So
2 minute and 30 seconds teaser.
So, so that's like I'm excited for that too. I don't think this is going to tie into that at all, though, and I hope it doesn't.
Oh, I don't think so.
So
I think they said it wasn't. Didn't it?
I hope this takes place like almost immediately after Revenge of the Sith. Sorry, I hope it takes place.
It takes place between 3 and 4.
They said it takes place in between 3 and 4, but like I'm saying, like I want this to start like right after Order 66.
Okay.
I want.
There's something I saw that there's something about Order 66. I don't know what it is, but
I think. Hold on, I think they.
So.
Yeah, continue.
If you've been living under a rock since 2005, Order 66 is the executive order issued by Emperor Palpatine to basically make all Jedi enemy of the state and to kill them on sight.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, just to jump back. The one piece of text that says on the website is from Respawn Entertainment comes a brand new action adventure game which tells an original Star Wars story around the surviving Padawan, an apprentice, set shortly after the events of Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. The game will be releasing holiday 2019. So, I mean, surviving Padawan, I assume that's right after Order 66.
But that's a macro specific kind of statement. I'm saying micro level. I want this to be immediately after Order 66.
Word.
So here, players will take order, role, and get in Padawan during the aftermath of Episode 3, Order 66.
Yeah,
that's what the statement
says. What I'm saying is what I want personally.
Open cutscene, yeah.
I want this to take place immediately after Order 66.
Okay,
because all it says is some.
So it seems like it might, yeah. Okay.
So
it's gonna be a third-person game, right?
It's gonna be a third-person game. They already confirmed that. I want it to be kind of. I don't want it to be a clone of these two games that I'm about to say, but I want it to take the best parts of these two games. So The Force Unleashed, just because the customization of the lightsaber and the abilities that you get as Star Killer and all that stuff. I want that stuff in the game. And I personally would love if it was an RPG like KOTOR, but I'm sure it's not going to be that in depth. And I honestly, I don't even really know if I deep down want it to be that in depth, but I wanted to just have some level of kind of like customization. Like it's not just a straight up like Uncharted, how like you never even really quote unquote own a gun. You're just picking up guns. I feel like I don't want it to be like that.
You're gonna have some type of like unlocking abilities or skills.
Like I want it to feel more like Tomb Raider, less like Uncharted.
Okay.
Systems wise, you know what I mean? Like Uncharted, Uncharted, you never own a gun. You don't upgrade any abilities. You're just going through. Whereas Tomb Raider, you gotta
upgrade your
upgrading. You have guns. I'm hoping that type of element is in the game. And I just hope that I want fan service, but not too much either. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be a good balance of fan service and new things as well. But I do hope that it respects the prequel era. Because it's a lot of before Disney bought Star Wars, everyone hated the prequels, and now Disney owns Star Wars, and now everyone hates the sequels, and everyone likes the prequels, even though they hated the prequels before. So, I just hope that it respects that era. I hope it respects the events of those movies, which obviously it can't decanonize them at this point. But I hope that it references things in a way where like I will understand a reference, but you don't really need to know it for someone like Jeff. So I hope it does things like that. I hope you go to some familiar planets at least. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of new planets, but I hope there's some, because there's nothing more frustrating for me than like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the campaign. It's like you go to a bunch of new planets that could have just been planets that you already are familiar with in the universe, because they're like similar to existing planets. It's like, why did you make a new planet when you could have just, and even like the Force Awakens, like why make a new planet? Like, why make a new Tatooine? Just have it be, you know what I mean? Like Jakku is basically just Tatooine too. So like, I hope they don't do that. If it's going to be new, make it new. Don't make it like similar to something else. Like, don't have a new swamp planet. Just have it be Dagobah if you're going to do a swamp planet. You know what I mean? So I hope that it doesn't do silly things.
Yeah, right. As if there's not like other sides of these planets. Like there's only one city, like one.
Right. Like there's only Mos Eisley in Tatooine. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
So I just hope that they don't do silly things like that, like how Battlefront 2 did.
Have they confirmed it, if it's gonna have multiplayer?
No,
Or no, they haven't.
I don't think so. I hope there is no multiplayer at all.
So that's what I was gonna ask. Do you want this game to be just a single player game?
This game, yes, but that's because Respawn already has multiplayer games that I like. It's like I'll play Titanfall and Apex
because it seems like Respawn has, because Respawn pretty much owns right now EA.
They have a lot of leverage, yeah. Definitely.
They could do pretty much whatever they want, and I think it's gonna be safe to say that they're gonna be okay.
If there's a multiplayer aspect, I hope it's more co-op than. But even co-op wouldn't really make sense because you're supposed to be like one of the last Jedis.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like I don't really.
It doesn't make sense for this to have multiplayer.
I don't want, unless it's like I don't know. I don't want any form of multiplayer at all, unless it's like a really asynchronous type of multiplayer.
I could see someone at Respawn kind of like convincing EA to be like, yeah, we don't need to do multiplayer. You already have Star Wars multiplayer with Battlefront. Let us do this, and like EA be like, all right, cool, do your single player thing.
I hope so. I'm excited. Okay. I don't really have any specific story ideas as to where it goes. Other than, I would prefer it be a story about Kanan Jarrus, who is a character from Star Wars Rebels. But if it's not going to be about Kanan, I don't really have any desire for anywhere to go. I just want to be told a good story.
Oh, hold up, I'm reading this from February. I don't know how. It's from WCCF Tech. I've heard of them before. But it's saying this is Respawn's first game on the Frostbite engine. Ooh.
I thought it was on Unreal.
I thought so as well. That's why I don't really know. I don't know if this is correct, but if it's on the Frostbite,
was Battlefront 1 and 2 were on Frostbite?
Yeah, that's DICE. That's the makers of Frostbite.
No, I know, but I'm just saying hopefully they can use assets.
Yeah, but I hope that there wasn't. I don't read it either, so I'm not really going to go in detail. But Jason Schreier wrote another article about Dragon Age 4 this week, which seems to not be positive.
I do feel like Respawn.
This is going to be, according to the same text, this is Respawn's first Frostbite engine game because Titanfall and Apex Legends were on Source engine, which also I thought they were on Unreal. So I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
who knows?
Before we move on,
Source.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought they were on Unreal too for some reason.
Before we move on to the last topic that we have, how long does these need? Because it's gonna be $60 when it comes.
I'd say 12 hours Uncharted length.
You think so? That'll be like around 10, 12 hours.
I'll say 10 to 16.
Uncharted length. New Uncharted 4 was like 20 hours. So.
Oh my god, Uncharted 4 was way too long. Yeah. Oh my god, that's the only reason I don't replay it is because it's just way too long.
Uncharted 3 length I think is perfect for games like this.
Yep, I agree.
The EA studios, I do have faith on Respawn.
Well, because they're the only studio that doesn't feel like an EA studio,
Yes, and when they announced 1313, I don't remember who was gonna make it. Doesn't matter.
It was gonna be Lucas
coming out. Something about that game. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I watched the newer movies and they're okay to me. And Rogue is my favorite one because it's a contained story.
Right. It's not, but it is. Like it is.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that there's a beginning and an end. I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what makes it good, is because it is.
Yeah, exactly. I hope there's a beginning and an end, and there's not like another game that's gonna come out.
It better be.
Just the way the text is written, it's Star Wars, then like Jedi, Fallen Order. So it's like I feel like this is like the first game in the Jedi series. I don't know.
But okay, if they could do that, but they could hopefully they could it's not the same character. It's a
Star
different
Wars
story.
games have always done that. There's Jedi
Yeah.
Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight, Jedi.
But
like,
they all have their own
you know,
story, right?
They all had their own.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They've always
saying.
been they've always been titled weird like that.
Okay.
Like, I mean, by this time, okay, this is getting announced Saturday. By the time you're hearing this, you're probably
It'll
already
be a
know
day
about
away.
this. Yeah, you probably know about this, but maybe a teaser. They talk a little bit about it. They wait till probably E3 to give the date and gameplay, and then the release date. Or you guys think they're gonna give the release date?
I don't think we see it.
I mean, we know holiday. I think we'd get a release date.
I know,
I
know holiday. I think
for some reason I have a feeling November. I don't know why I'm feeling November.
No, but I'm saying, do you guys think they're gonna give the release date right now, or wait till
I say no. I
think. Is there an EA Play?
Personally.
It's just not.
Yes,
It's just not.
It's
Saturday. Yeah, the week before.
I think that's
not gonna have a press conference.
I think that's
gonna
like
release stuff.
Yeah,
same. Clarifying the engine talk we were just talking about. Apex definitely uses Source Engine and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. The article I read earlier from February dropped Frostbite, but then this article I'm looking at now says Unreal Engine. The Wikipedia says Unreal Engine 4, but then the Wikipedia source is an article that says it may
I don't remember
use it,
what I read.
So we don't have an idea what engine.
I remember I read an article saying that they changed to the Unreal Engine because there was stuff wrong that they couldn't figure out.
Well, Vince Zampella seems like the type of dude to say, if this isn't working, we're doing it the other way. So
yeah, I mean, so one of the articles that say Unreal Engine 4 sourced it because it was a job.
I mean, we'll know,
that said works with Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, but I mean, with all of the hoopla around Frostbite,
like I hope it's not Frostbite because Frostbite is not made for third person.
The only games that Frostbite is made for are Battlefield games. It's not even made for Battlefront.
BioWare made the best fucking game in the series.
Oh, stop!
Andromeda,
the best game in the series. Talking about a game definitely not made on Frostbite, and I'm pretty sure still made on a heavily modified version of Source.
Yes.
Almost 6 months after its release, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has finally got a combat record feature. Although it's not at all what you think. It's not in game. It's exclusively in the mobile app or the web app. This is whack as shit. It's been one of the most requested features. It's been a feature since launch in Black Ops 1.
They said it was going to come out a week after the game release.
Not at all what you think, but most certainly what you expect.
They have this chicken shit fucking statement on Reddit where it's like, and we like to say we apologize for miscommunicating at launch when we said it was coming ASAP and we'll give you more information soon. We miscommunicated there. And it's like, bro, you didn't miscommunicate there. You miscommunicated there. You miscommunicated in November, in December, in January, when you just thought it was okay to not stop talking about it. It's like, do you guys have like that fucking
the other thing
aware of your surroundings?
Because they made the UI so complicated, it was gonna be hard to find it. That's
what they said. That's what they said. They said in past games they had data that said people weren't using it as much because it was deep in menus. It's literally 4 buttons.
But then
no, wait.
That's your fault, not our fault.
Someone made. I remember which YouTuber made a video of Black Ops 1, which is when they came out. It was like 3 clicks, dude.
It's literally 3 clicks, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you fucking idiots, dude.
It's harder to find it in the app. It's just straight up lying. Like they literally say in the Reddit post that
see,
it's almost like it's insane. It's like this is their first Call of Duty.
Every year it's like their first Call of Duty. It's
I don't
so
get
annoying.
it. This is Black Ops 4, but they've also done World at War. They've done Call of Duty 3, right? Was Treyarch?
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem? What's the problem?
It's so simple.
It's not your first Call of Duty.
It's not like
they don't have veterans on the team. You know what I mean?
They start a game and it doesn't fucking work, so they had to cut out a lot of shit and
they're on a 3-year dev cycle too. It's not even like they have the excuse of every other year now.
They're doing better on every other year.
Or it was gonna be Overwatch.
For real, they were doing better on every other year. I don't get it.
It's no, at this point it's poor management because also this week they just for some reason.
Who am I supposed to blame? Do I still blame fucking Bunhart for this one or what?
It's not even Von. It's because he's just like gameplay director. He's not. I mean, honestly, probably Lamia.
Whoever the UI director is.
No, I'm talking the Matt because also this week on Tuesday duos was just absent from Blackout.
That was fucking.
And
I saw that.
then
today.
they
like,
tweet, FYI, we removing Blackout. We removed duos momentarily for testing or something to encourage gameplay in other modes. Okay, sure, that's a bullshit statement. We'll reinstate it tomorrow. Then Vandahar goes on Reddit and he's like, mistakes were made. This was an unintentional, and it'll be back tomorrow. Then he edits the Reddit comment minutes later.
That's why he said that.
What?
Because people were fucking on Twitter just going off on him. Like, why are you guys removing duos? Why are you guys doing this?
No,
people didn't read that. Obviously, the comment.
When he said it was unintentional, sure. But then he edits the comment to erase that unintentional part and just say mistakes were made in italics, like a cute little thing.
Yeah, acknowledging that they fucked up.
No, acknowledging that he didn't know what Twitter, like he was so, I mean, sure, I guess he didn't know what the PR person was saying, but then, so now is the PR person just lying on the Twitter account and it was a mistake? Like, what is going on?
I feel like people are not fucking playing the game, bro. It might be free.
People are playing it. People are just playing it.
Are there more people in Fortnite? Of course. No. Are there more people on? No, you said no.
I would say.
You think there's more people playing Black Ops 4?
I would say on singular consoles. I would say comparing consoles.
I'm saying overall.
No way.
It doesn't matter in consoles or not.
I think there's way more people playing.
Nah,
Fortnite.
probably not. Yeah, I guess not.
There's more people probably
it's free.
playing Apex and Blackout.
Yeah, no, Fortnite definitely has more. I don't know what I'm saying. I was thinking maybe because Fortnite has mobile. We're trying that.
Fucking smoke or something. I'm like, are you kidding me?
But no, still, it still has like, it's still probably top 3. Black. I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's top 3 because there's like what else?
It's Black Ops. It's Call of Duty. But yeah.
All right, so I just want to go back to the Star Wars thing real quick. Quick. It's not expansive, but scrolling through Facebook, and actually I'm in a Star Wars group on Facebook, and someone posted that the runes in the Jedi Fallen Order like logo teaser thing they posted, the runes are the same runes as the old tongue from Jedi Temple in the Star Wars Rebels TV show. So I'm hoping there's some real deep Jedi lore. I'm hoping it's a good thing. I'm hoping there's some cool Jedi lore in this game. That's really what I want. I just want some cool Jedi lore because The Last Jedi is just a mess. Ugh.
Wow.
So you got a good hopes for it, right? You know, good vibes.
Feeling good about it as of right now. I trust Vince and team. You know, I trust Respawn.
I mean, they haven't failed us, so.
Nope, not since
starting with Modern Warfare, baby.
I was just talking name changes, and I don't know if I could say this, but fuck it. I'm looking through the Charlie Intel DMs right now. Like a good amount of people are asking, like, can you change your name? Can I change my name in Black Ops 4 yet? Can I change my name? Is changing names active yet? And it's like, wow, I guess people give a shit. Either way, it's not.
I feel like I don't know who's running it. Yeah, I'm sure you could tweet it. You should post something like, yes, you guys could change it, but
we do.
Just be careful.
No, there's 100. Yeah, Charlie tells accounts tweeting at that. People ask us questions that we directly tweet about. People ask us to change the fucking game. I don't know what the hell they want. Idiots. However, these are not games I could change because this is the list of new releases for the week of April 9th through April 12th on the weekend playlist.
So there's a bird game, there's a airplane game, there's a driving game, there's a monster game, there's a ghost game, and that's
all right. Let's go through it real quick.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad week. We have Airport Simulator 2019.
That's all right.
Which is airplane
game. That's an airplane game. See?
I mean, hey, I'm actually quite interested in what an airport simulator like. Do you even get to fly the airplanes, or completely?
You probably have to like manage like flight times, and,
runways, gates.
Probably like expand your like your fucking takeoff, whatever the takeoff areas are called.
Runway, tarmac. I'm not even joking. This for some reason piques my interest. I'm gonna watch a video on this. Constructor Plus. Miguel, you were saying you wanted some sim games. That's one. Dangerous Driving, that game I saw at PAX East, the Burnout game, is out. Can you get the price on this one for me?
$30.
$30. Hey, if you want a Burnout S game right now on
it has a Spotify premium compatibility, so you could, because it doesn't have a playlist. It's only one song.
It doesn't have any licensed music,
but I mean, price will probably let them sell it for $30.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, they don't have to deal with the licensing later on.
Dark Quest 2, PS4 digital. Earth Defense Force Iron Rain, PS4 digital. I actually played this for like 2 whole minutes at PAX East.
Great game, huh?
Earth Defense Force, yeah, classic Earth Defense Force. Shooting big bugs.
Yeah, just a classic game.
Falcon Age, PS4,
game.
PSVR. This is that. Hawk
Yeah, I didn't
VR
realize
game
that it was
everyone's talking
non-VR as well until a couple weeks ago, so that's cool. Hope it
Yeah,
sells.
I-
It
Seems like it's an easy
seem really cool and
VR, easy platinum, because Greg already has it.
Yeah, I did see those with Grimo. Ghost 1.0, PS4 digital. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, PS4 digital.
So is this
on a
game
this is
like
the
an
weirdest thing
attorney
ever.
game? So you just
So
play an
weird.
attorney and
Yeah, but it's
Win
like
cases and
wacky
stuff like that?
Japanese lawyer, or like you have like put a bird on trial, and he's like a witness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Um,
It's just so weird seeing this on not DS.
It's
You know what I
so
mean?
synonymous with Nintendo to me that I mean it's been
Yeah,
on
no,
iOS for a
it's
minute
same.
now, but like on PS4, wild. Isn't he in Smash in some form? Is he like an assist trophy or
I
something?
think he's
No,
an
not
assist trophy. Yeah,
I think
he
maybe
is
a
an assist trophy.
sticker. Maybe a sticker. Assist
I
trophy. I
kinda-
don't think an assist trophy sounds too much. Royal Roads PS4 digital. Shadowgate PS4 digital. Super Weekend Mode PS4 PS Vita digital cross buy. I hear this is a 5-minute platinum.
Which
that's
one?
Super Weekend Mode.
Oh yeah, it's cross by
Yeah, so 2 platinums right
2
there.
platinums. Unless it's a shared list, which would
that might be a shared list, but still, yeah. 2 ways to get the platinum.
Oh.
Ultra Wings Flat PS4 digital. This is Ultra Wings VR, that Pilot Wings VR game that is now in 2D, like on the screen.
I thought Pilot Wings was the Nintendo one, and Ultra Wings was the not Nintendo one.
Yeah, no, yeah, I like Pilot Wings S game. I meant.
Oh, gotcha.
Vaporum PS4 digital. Steampunk Dungeon Crawler. Zenki Zero Last Beginning. PS4 digital. It's like a little anime game, and it's a bunch of people like washed up on a boat and a lot of scantily clad.
Yeah, I can't.
Females. Can't wait. That's what I said.
I said can't, not can't wait. But sure, why not?
That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Run along.
Huh?
Long app.
Oh,
I'm
just
not
a
even
quick
gonna-
shout out. A new 10-15 minute gameplay trailer came out for Rage 2. Oh, dude, I am fucking in this game. Doom and Mad Max combined, bro. I'm in. I am in. Day one.
Nice. Does look cool. I'm interested. Yeah, so again, I'm just going to remind everyone listening that you do not want to miss episode 100 next week. Some big announcements coming. We're also going to play a game that might take up a large portion of the episode. It'll be fun. It's going to be kind of a retrospective on PlayStation Best Friends from episode 1 all the way through 100. So make sure to stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to hear the announcements we got planned. Some fun stuff in the pipeline. But that's going to do it for episode 99 of PlayStation Best Friends. Jeffrey, would you like to give the Patreon shout outs to anyone that backs us on patreon.com/PSBestFriends?
Shouts out to Jake, Thor, Malore, Nathaniel, Scarlet Witch, Hicks, and Timothy Changa Wooten. I got nothing there.
God damn it. I
Got
don't
nothing there. Timothy Changa.
Thank you guys for the support. We really appreciate it. And we'll hope you like the changes that we're going to be doing because you guys are the ones that actually monetarily support us. So, but if you want to support us in other ways, you can go give us a 5-star review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or whatever you use. And you can also check us out on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, type in the search bar, PS Best Friends. You can see all the kinds of content we're doing on there. And yeah, where can people find you, Miguel?
People can find me at PlayStation Network at Dark Angel 1010 or at Twitter at Dark Angel 1010_.
And where can people find you and your shenanigans, Jeff?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Mr. Brawl96, as well as PSN
Even though you're on Twitch.
Brawl96.
Stream anything.
Twitch. You could see my old paddles that I did in MS Paint.
My
I
lord.
was proud of those.
And you can find me on Xbox Live, never. PSN and Steam and Origin at the Only X188. That's ONE, and then the number's 88. You can also find me on Battle.net playing a whole lot of Rise of Shadows and Hearthstone at the Only X1 #1470 on Battle.net. And you can find the podcast on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. But that may be changing soon. Have to stay tuned. Have to listen next week to find out. That'll do it for episode 99 of PlayStation Best Friends. We'll catch you all for maybe the final episode ever of PS Best Friends. You'll have to stay tuned to find out next week.
And if you're not down with that, I got one word for you. Peace.
Ooh.
I said one word, bro. Come on,
I
man.
knew where he was going, and I knew you were going to
Oh, he said one word. Oh, my man.
I think I got to redo it.
Oh, Lord.
And if you're not down with that, I got one word for you. I was going to say suck it. Whatever. Peace, boys. Peace.
Peace.
You fucked it up, dude.
Sweet.